It is currently 3 a.m. and I decided to film a YouTube video. This was a great idea. Now I think we can all agree that we've all had some big hyperfixation, whether that be movies, TV shows, actors, fictional characters. We've all had something that has taken over our brain, And I can never judge anyone on the fandoms that they've been in,
She lied.
for the most part. And as of recently, a fandom that has been catching my eye is the Trolls fandom. And if you are unfamiliar with the Trolls fandom, first of all, you're probably just a better person than me. You probably have like a social life and like a job. And what's that? Like, so you think you're better than me? And I just want to start this video off by saying if you are in this fandom, power to you. You have found a place that has given you community. I have not, and I'm just jealous, So don't be mean to me. I'm just doing this for a laugh, and I'm just doing this to help the climate of the world right now. So don't be too mean to me.
I think you're fat.
Yeah, that's
It's just my opinion. I'm not bullying you. I'm just giving you
yeah.
I think you're ugly. I think you're fat. I think you're stupid.
Besides, all of these posts are by like 14-year-olds or younger, so it's a younger demographic. So that's obviously going to be funny. So just don't take it personally. Continue to enjoy your community. I stand with the troll fans. Now, Trolls is a movie that was made in 2016. It's an animated movie primarily targeted towards a younger demographic, and it's about trolls that are positive, sing and dance all the time, and the direct opposite of them are the Bergens, and the Bergens are sad, lonely, I hate life. And the only time the Bergens feel happy is when they eat trolls, and our main character, Poppy, has a bunch of friends that get kidnapped by the by the Bergens, and then she has to go on a quest to save them from being eaten. So that's the context of the first movie. Now, D-Day for the Trolls fandom was on April 30th, 2020, when the r/DreamWorks Trolls subreddit was made. And this, accumulated a bunch of Trolls fans into one single subreddit where they could be united under one nation under God, So we're gonna start off in Reddit. So let's have a look, shall we? What kind of personality disorders do you think the trolls have? Baby, they just sing and dance. I don't think they have the brain capacity enough to, have personality disorders. I mean, again, I guess, if you just want to, if it's a headcanon, I guess, but why are we bringing personality disorders into a kids movie? It's just they just sing and dance and have fun. I don't think it needs to be that serious. Someone replied. I feel like Poppy would have a kind of autism. Out of all the trolls, she's the one that's always so hyper about basically anything and everything. But autism is not a personality disorder. Oh, my bad. Again, they're children. They don't know everything, and that's why this is funny. They're not there yet. Also, Miss Comfortable Son is so real because, oh my bad. And just cutting the conversation off right there. I do the same thing, girl. So for this next post, I'm going to have to give a little bit of context. So in the second movie, it is demonstrated that there are different kinds of trolls, and the different kinds of trolls correspond with the different types of music. So there's pop trolls, there's rock trolls, there's jazz trolls, there's classical trolls, and there's techno trolls, I think. And basically, the queen of the rock trolls is named Queen Barb, and she basically wants everybody to play rock. She basically wants to ethnic cleanse these trolls, rock supremacist, if you will. She's a rock supremacist. So Obviously, kind of an insane thing to show in a kids' movie, but whatever. I didn't make the movie. But this is the post about Queen Barb. Queen Barb is redeemable, and apparently, people demonize her motivation too much. I've seen people hating on Queen Barb and also comparing her goals to genocide, while also saying that her redemption at the end wasn't deserved and happened too quickly, and that overall was a bad villain who was rushed into becoming a good guy. But honestly, I completely disagree with this. First off, comparing her motivation to genocide is a little much. After all, basically no one died during her world tour. All she wanted was for the trolls to be united, in a way. Love the in a way. And in the end, it happened. It makes sense for her to be happy at the end of the film. Technically speaking, she just had a twisted and a bit of crazy view on that, trying to brainwash other trolls into rock. But in the end, she got the unity she wanted, just in a different way than she imagined. Like, I know a child wrote this because imagine trying to say this to a dictator. Imagine trying to be like, this isn't you. This isn't you, diva. This isn't you. Why are you trying to lower our minimum wages, and why are you making us work hours that are more than necessary? Like, no, this isn't you, diva. This isn't you. That's just how you know these are children. And honestly, I kind of had to disagree, babes. It was kind of giving genocide. She wanted everyone to be rock, to play rock music. She wanted everyone to be the same. And what happens when that type of energy gets angry? You get harmed. You get dead. That's what you get. I wonder what the responses say. I like Barb. I have no problem with her being redeemed, but her motivation wasn't exactly done well. Sure, no one died, but that's as far as we know. So is she insinuating that one of the trolls, some trolls that we don't know, died in Barb's rise to dictatorship? If that's what you're insinuating, it's kind of crazy because it is a kid movie. But honestly, anything could happen. Also, love the line where it says, genocide is a little much. Basically, nobody died during her world tour. No way! No way no one didn't die. It's not like it's a kids movie or anything. It's not like it's a kids movie made for 5th graders. Of course no one died. It's a freaking kids movie. Anyway, so we go from posts like, oh, Poppy cursed images. Oh, I love this movie. Oh, here's my OC. To,
I have a weird trolls question.
if trolls have kids, does this mean they have sex? Do trolls have genitals? I promise I'm not asking in a lewd way. I'm just curious. It's a kids movie. Why are we thinking about how the trolls reproduce? All they know is sing and dance, and that's all we should know about them. Honestly, I don't even want to know if they have that kind of stuff going on in their land. They're literally 3 inches tall. What do you mean, are they having sex? No, it's a kids movie. Also, this is ringing off so many alarms in my head. Why are you on the DreamWorks subreddit page trying to bring up, like, sex and genitals to a bunch of, like, minors?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
You could be a 45-year-old man for all I know. What if I hit the report button right now? Whoever asked this question, Renline Nation, you're going to jail tonight.
It's what she deserves.
Now, it is not just Reddit, which the Trolls fandom has accumulated on. They have gained consciousness and have made their way to TikTok. The Trolls fandom seems to be taking TikTok by storm, okay? And let me show you why. This account, this is the account that needs to be tried in a court of law for crimes against humanity. I want to try and ease into this, but I don't think there's any way for us to do that, so let's just get this over with, My branch headcanons likes to steal branches and twigs to make picture frames out of them. Gives people bugs and dirt as gifts. is bisexual but can't tell his brothers because John Dory is
Homophobic.
No twinks allowed.
has a lesbian fetish and likes to see Barb and Poppy kiss.
Oh my god! Oh Jesus!
Secretly enjoys being emo and would embrace it if he wasn't a pop troll. Is a mass manipulator but can't help it due to his depression. Was heavily bullied as a child and struggled with it.
I'm nodding like I understand, but I'm not so sure I do.
Like we started off so tame. We were honestly easing into it. He gets sticks to make picture frames out of them, and he gives people bugs and dirt as gifts. And then he was bullied as a child and developed an eating disorder because of it. Is there no line? Like, are we just... I wonder what the comments say. I'm so scared. Aren't trolls literally 2 inches tall? Me and the internet, we're here. Literally, bro. But singing killed his grandma.
Oh my god, it's not funny.
I'm sorry. Go watch the Trolls movie and tell me, but singing killed my grandma, okay? Isn't the funniest stuff you've ever heard in your whole life. When I actually watched the movie for the first time, I was like 8 years old and I laughed. I laughed in the theater and I did not care. What evidence in the movie did you headcanon this from? Because, like, yes, he was, like, angry and depressed because his grandma died, but, like, I don't think that trolls have enough brain capacity to develop mental disorders, to develop mental health issues. All I know is sing and dance. All I know, like, I don't know. Maybe I just don't get it. My branch headcanons, part 2, spicier edition. I feel sick. Enjoys being tied up and tying you up. With what? Some floss? Like, how would this 3-inch Pillsbury Doughboy tie me up? The people that, like, are in this fandom and, like, sexualize the trolls, like, how? Like, not only are they a kid's primarily demographic character, and they're just, like, ugly. They're literally called trolls. What do you mean? What do you mean? He wrote this song about you and gets flashbacks when he performs it. Okay, the song that's playing is Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake, and Justin Timberlake also voices Branch. I'm getting flashbacks to Vietnam. Records you during it and shows it off to his friends. Kill all men. Sings during it. Imagine. Wait. Excuse me, what?
We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
Imagine having a one-night stand with someone and you guys are, like, in the act and they start singing. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Who are you? Get out of my house. I would have... Ooh. If you actually did that, they would never find your body. My Barb headcanons is the local piercer and gave a lot of unsafe piercing to some of the trolls. Had a threesome with Poppy and Branch but realized she only preferred Poppy and is a lesbian because of that. Like what? Like what? Like what the hell? Like, again, what information in the movies gave you this evidence that this actually happened? Some Poppy headcanons. Makes her own paint out of flowers. Aw, cute. Hey. Top Branch had a braid hair and embraced his feminine side. Aw. Is on prescribed Prozac, and that's why she's happy all the time, but she really isn't. Okay. Likes to tattoo Barb and purposely go too deep. She's a... And likes to see her in pain?
You cannot be for real. Oh my god, you for real.
No. I don't think that's correct. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's correct, you know? Did we watch the same effing movie? Literally. I actually can't tell if this is satire or more. That's another thing. Part of me wants to believe that these types of videos are satire, but they're too out there for it to be satire. Her father used to abuse her and blame her for the acts of the Birkins. Oh my god, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's, it's not funny. I didn't have my mic the whole time. My Broppy headcanon, spicy edition. I'm scared. I accidentally yelled someone else's name during. Punished her for it, but felt bad afterwards? Right, yeah, uh-huh. Owls occasionally when he can feel her get. I think you get the memo. So let's just move on to their response. So I guess a lot of people were making fun of them because of that video of the Broppy headcanons, and this is their response. I was tired of repeating myself on my Broppy headcanons video. I kept seeing the same questions over and over again, and the fact that no one took me seriously bothered me. Those were my headcanons for Broppy, not Branch or Poppy, separately. I have different headcanons for those characters, and no, it's not a joke. Those really are my headcanons, and if you couldn't read it clearly, it said Spicy Edition, so it's just expected. To the people making fun of me, I hope you're having a good time saying such awful things about me and about someone you don't know and spreading such wrong information about my content. The only reason I repost the hate videos is because I'd rather embrace it and acknowledge it instead of avoiding it. And to the people telling me to quit or to seek help, no. I'm completely fine doing what I'm doing. I understand it might not be what you like or agree with, but that is no excuse to spread the amount of misinformation about me and negativity that has been spread about me and my content. God forbid someone speaks their mind and is honest. It's as if the world is ending when someone is just brutally honest about their character's headcanons. Let people have their fun, don't yuck someone's yum. It's so easy to just not say anything. And of course, the comments are turned off. There's no way someone who did this in a satire way actually made this, because if they did, this is actually high level trolling, and I kind of want to be like them. But I think it's where it should end. Maybe this video will like wrap up the trolls hysteria that is like going around. And you know, as I said before, if you're in this fandom, it's no sweat. Like, I'm not judging you. I really don't care. Do you, babe? You have a place where you have community. Props to you. A lot of us don't have that. Stay safe out there, all my trollians. You know, don't fly too close to the sun. Stop making NSFW headcanons on your TikTok pages. And I hope y'all have a blessed day. Bye.